Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Foundry. We are in the process of making Xenoferrite plates. We're using the advanced recipe, which is supposed to stretch the ore out. And we're just scaling up our first line of processing to try and max out the blast furnace here. So we just put down a second crusher and it's still not enough to get us enough of the refined Xenoferrite. So we're going to drop another crusher in here. I've got at least a couple more. We'll drop another one right here. And we'll probably stop at this one, I'm guessing. And then maybe start another line and have another line actually just feed into some logistics storage, which we probably don't have, but I might be able to build. Let's destroy that. Auto sort what we got left. Let's get rid of some of this junk. One nugget I'm not going to worry about. Let's just see out of curiosity if I can craft a big logistics storage. Not yet. I need to go get some steel beams. We'll do that. We need 10,000 Xenoferrite plates. And rather than try and run them all down this belt and starve this belt out, I'm kind of thinking we just do them here on a separate line. Very similar to this one, except we'll just feed an array of logistical storage. And when it comes time to make the monument, we'll just hop over here. We'll have a decent size inventory and we can just grab maybe all 10,000 in one shot. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if we get an upgrade, yeah, we might be able to just carry it. We'll just have to make one trip for the monument. All right, let's finish this, what we're doing for now. We need an output loader here. Boom. Let's make sure we set the indicator there. And then we need to run input material. What are we doing on belts? 475. That's better than I thought. Boom. Loader. Input. And then just pick the recipe. I'm hoping this is enough. Otherwise, we got to move everything down. It's not the end of the world. All right. Refined ore. That's what we want. Off he goes. So we got 3 crushers and a blast furnace. And then we've got, it looks like only 2 assemblers active. We had 3 assemblers active, but maybe we just had a backlog of the ore because it sure seems like it's coming out slower than it was. That was compressed. The other thing I could do off of this line if I wanted to is I could put crushers on this side and then run a belt straight into here. Just a T in a T section just to feed more into that. I kind of like this arrangement better. In fact, we've got room to move that over 3 more. That would leave 5. I really only need to move it over 2. 1, 2. If I move the blast furnace over 2, we could get 1 more crusher going. Really would like to have this belt saturated. Eventually, we're not going to be able to know if it's saturated or not because it's going to back up. This guy is, I think, waiting. I think he can do more. 60 per minute. You can take 60 per minute. These guys are each kicking out 15. Yeah, 1 more is kind of the perfect ratio. Let's just move that guy over 2 more. And that'll make room for 1 more crusher. And then I've only got 2 more crushers in my backpack here. So we can't do too many more. And we're probably going to have to go back. I can see if I can make some more crushers because we want to do another line, like I said, and fill up logistic storage. But I got to go back for logistic storage stuff anyway. So maybe it's not such a big deal. Let's go ahead and place our blast furnace. I've got extra blast furnaces. I didn't need as many of these. I thought these were going to be really slow, but they're not too bad. I'm not sure. Is that where we need to be? Yep. Yep. And I can put the other guy right in the middle there with one space in between them. It's going to be a little snug. It's not going to be perfectly symmetric. Not going to worry too much about that. All right, let's take up these. This is our output. In fact, if I'm smart, maybe I just do it way over here and I can save a little bit of belt. Second lane loader. Boom. Output. The same thing happened last time. I left one belt. Let's go ahead and... Oh, well, sure. Like that. Xenoferrite ingots from refined ore. There goes the smoke. Another crusher. Panel to panel. Looks good. Let's bring our input over. And a loader. I'll default to input, so we're good there. And now output. Boom. Well, it's backing up all of a sudden. Okay, output. Cool. Nice. That should be a near perfect ratio. I'm not really one for worrying about all the ratios, but I think that's going to be a near perfect ratio, at least between these two guys. This guy says he can take 60 in per minute, and these each do 15, so we got 4 of those pumping away. Plenty of ore, right? We're stretching out the ore. By stretching out, I mean we're extending how many plates, or we're maximizing how many plates we get out of every little nugget of ore that we pull up from the ground. Still not a saturated belt, not by a long shot. I think we need to go back and do 2 more lines. 2 more lines like this. One to feed our belt. Right? One more line like this, I think, would saturate the belt. And then one more line. It can be a little well, we'll probably do the same exact thing. So we need 8 more crushers. And we need 6 more assemblers. We got plenty of assemblers. We just need to go get some crushers. We got plenty of blast furnaces. We only need 2 more of those. We've got 4 on us. I don't know when we're going to use those next. I mean, I might grab 2 more just in case we do something with the Technum. But yeah, I'm thinking 2 more lines. 1 for the belt and 1 to load up some logistics containers so we can get the 10,000 Xenoferrite plates stored up. And just get that started. And just leave it over here and not belt it over there. So that's a one-time need. Okay, so these guys are all going. We could look at the mouse. It'll take 30, so really only need 2 probably. Because that other thing can only kick out 60. So I'm not sure why this one's even firing. In theory, it shouldn't. If it takes 30 per minute. The first 2 take 30 a minute. And this guy is kicking out. Oh, I see. No, he kicks out 90. That makes sense. That's right. We're getting a little bit more output than input. So, wow, this is a perfect ratio, and I stumbled upon it. I don't usually bother with the math. All right, let's go get those 8 more crushers. I have 1, so I think we need 7, right? Yeah, let's go back to the main factory and load up a little bit. Maybe before we do, should we extend our solar panel array? I've got some base building blocks on me. Let's do it while we're out here, and then we can load up on more blocks if we need them. I thought I had a stairway down there. I guess I didn't. What happened to that? Did I build around it or something? Oh, we're way over here. I see. So let's make our way over to the solar. This area does not have lights, as you can tell. Be nicer if it did. All right, let's see if I can place some blocks down. Without falling off this thing. Doop, doop, doop. That's probably more space than I even need. And let's go grab some solar panels. Let's just do this. We could use the new power poles. But let's use up the old ones and then just standardize on the new ones from now on. They're pretty tall, but then you don't have to worry about the how many connections. It's so many more connections. 1, 2. This area really does need the lights. It's so dark. Well, I need to expand this out quite a bit more. How many building blocks do I got left? 303. Let's go do it. Change the build mode. See if I can get down a notch. That looks good. And let's just stay narrow here. Just what we need for the panels, because we've already got tons of extra space here for the batteries. So I don't think we're going to use it, but we do need a little more room for panels. All right, back to our solar power toolbar here. What do we got? We put 3 down. That's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, a few more. Maybe we'll just do 16. Yeah, we're running out of, we're starting to run out of building blocks. How many we got left? We got 18 left. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one more is fine. Boom. And let's do the other side. And then we'll get these all wired up. Then we'll do batteries, and then we'll head back to the main factory. But this will take care of any kind of power issues. We want those Xenoferrite plates going like full on. And that whole area, we're going to put 2 more lines down. So it's going to have, there's going to be a fair number of machines down there, right? 12 crushers, 3 blast furnaces, plus all the loaders. Although the loaders don't take much power, I don't think. But there is going to be that's a lot of stuff. Hope I brought enough poles. I guess I did. But yeah, having this power here we shouldn't have to worry about it. In fact, this may be the last expansion of power. What's going on here? How come that one didn't place? Or did it place somewhere on the ground? That looks right. Let's start wiring these guys up. It looks like I got enough wire. Let's first wire them together. That's the one I've forgotten in the past. So we'll do that first. Then we'll wire to the panels. You. I think I can do you to you to you. Okay, that looks wired up, right? Everything looks good. Let me get that build item out of the way. They're all wired to each other, the power poles, and it looks like every solar panel is connected. Cool. Let's do the same on this side. I think we've got enough things. Let's see. What are we doing? In between, but right on this row. I hope I don't fall off the edge. Yep. Same routine. Pull poles first. And I fell off. Okay. All right. So we'll come up here and then we'll just wire these guys up. We'll finish wiring this up. Hopefully it won't fall off this time. But yeah, we want to get these poles connected first. Otherwise, we'll have solar panels, but they won't be helping anything. All right. This guy to this guy to this guy. This guy to this guy to this guy. Here, here, and here. Here, here, and here. That looks good to me. Everybody looks to be connected, right? I guess we could check out one of these far ones. And if it's a high number of panels, then we're good. Yep, 36. Okay, let's do the batteries. And I always have a little bit of an issue with the pattern I end up doing. What do we need? We need 8. 8 of these to drop down. 1, 2, 4, 5. And by the confusion I get into is with the power poles on the battery ones, because we have 3 batteries, right, hooked up to each power pole. And it's just a little tricky how that works. So let me actually count these tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in between each power pole. 1. Okay, in theory, that's it. Let's see. Let's look at the power poles first. All right. Now our batteries. So that guy's got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I think that's it. Let's just double check here. Spend a second just making sure everybody looks happily connected. Yep. All right, 8 more batteries on the other side, then we're done with this task. Hopefully for the rest of the game. I don't think we're going to need to shore power up over here. Again, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and I just line them up so that the panels are facing each other. And in theory, if you were a technician, that's what you'd want. You'd want to come in and be able to check out 2 at a time rather than having to go in each row and look. All right, let's do our poles. We'll follow the same pattern. Or, oh, look at that. I'm actually stuck in there. Do these? Yeah, they all mirror. So I guess I can just go by looking at the far one. Boom. Boom. Of course, I'm going to fall. Is that it? Just 2? Think so. Wire these guys up. You to you to you. And then batteries. Where are we at here? That guy's got 1 already. So 1, 2. That's. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think that's it. We'll do the same thing. Just check the network here. If it's a high number of batteries, then everything's connected. Good. Because we're at the end of the string of all these. That should be plenty, right? 16 more power panels and 16 more batteries. We do have a lot we're putting down there, but we'll just keep an eye on it if we come up short. So now we need to head back to the west. Let's see. Yeah, we need to come straight across and go get more crushers and things. And then we'll, like I said, we'll worry about cleaning up this part of the factory later. But let's just come straight across. We'll hop on a belt, hopefully. There's our plates. So that line is backed up. And as a matter of fact, they're all backed up. It's mainly because we're not doing any research. We're not really consuming any of this stuff right now. But we're going to use those plates for the energy cells. We've got pistons being produced. There's a small belt, so we're not stocking them up. But there's some queued up in one assembler or something. But we got that production line set up. And then we need to complete the energy cells, hook up with the pistons, and we'll be good to go. So we'll finish the Xenoferrite mine here with those 2 new lines I mentioned. And then we'll probably head out and make the olemic acid, because we're going to need that for the energy cells. I think that's the last ingredient that we need that we're not making at all. And for that, we're going to need ignium. So I think one of our olemite deposits has a little bit of ignium nearby. Hopefully it's enough. And then we'll just pipe all that. We'll have to run another pipe just like we did with our high density olemite. All right, we are back at base, as I call it. We've got tons of Science Pack 3s at this point. In fact, I think what I want to do, right, we've been queuing these up for a long time. I got 800 in storage. I don't know if it's worth storing those anymore. So why don't we make this an output? We can always turn that back on if we want. But that'll just stop it from taking them in. And, but I figured while we were doing all this work and not doing any research, we might as well bank up some of those. So we want, let's see, we need to think about storing 10,000 plates. They stack to 200. This container is not going to help us. I want to look at this guy, because we don't have the next level one. If we want to store 10,000 plates, this gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 4, 3,200, right? I think that's going to be 3,200 if I'm not mistaken. So we need maybe 3 of these. I'd say 3 is probably enough. And then we can fetch more plates from storage over here or something. So we want at least 3 of these logistics containers. Let's see what we got to do to get those. I need steel beams. Got plenty of those right now. Over this way, I believe. Those are base blocks. We need some of these too. Let's amp up to, we need more than that. Let's get 1,200. That's about right. 1,200 is good. And let's see, where's our steel beams? Oh, look at this. We've got the 3,200 stored. Let's just see, what do we need for the monument? We need 2,500, so we're good. We got more than enough. Let's grab a stack and see if we can't get those logistic storage units built. What else do you want? Electronic components. I can get that. Can I not get that from just Technum rods? Oh, no, it's ready. It says I can do 15 of these. I just want 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we need, not those. We need crushers. I need 7 crushers at least. Let's take all you got. What else do we need? We're okay on assemblers. It wouldn't hurt to grab some more. because we're going to use 6 more of them up. Why don't we grab some more assembler 2s? What do I need for that? Xenoferrite plates, most likely. Let me just see. Missing something. I got my steel beams. I apparently have advanced machinery parts. I don't see them. I think it's just Technum rods. Where's the advanced? Oh, they are up there. Yeah, let's grab some Technum rods. Build some more assemblers. We could grab more solar panels. It's nice to have those on hand, but maybe at least go up to 10. How many do we have? We have 4. Let's do first things first. We want some more of these. How about 7 of those? Solar panels. Yeah, we'll take 5. What do we need now? We need Xenoferrite plates. Let's go grab some of those. I wouldn't mind one more solar panel, and then is it 6? About 6 more batteries. Just to have them on hand. What else? We need belts, maybe get up to 800 belts, maybe. That's probably good. Blast furnace, we're fine. We got, let's auto sort here. Blast furnace, we're fine. We've got the 9 crushers. We only need 8. That's fine. What else? 8 crushers. Loaders, how are we doing on loaders? We could make some more of those. Let's do that. Loaders here. About 20 of those. And just 5 more of the second lane loaders. We're going to be using some of those just to even load all the logistic storage stuff. And every machine we drop, right, it has like about 2 loaders attached to it. What else do we need for our Xenoferrite? I think that's it. I think that'll do it. We grabbed our building blocks. I think that's enough. Let's head over there and let's not waste time. Let's get back over there. Map this away. Yeah, let's head straight out. Just want to maximize the Xenoferrite line, and then we should be good on that, hopefully for the rest of the game. We may need to use those other lines, or at least merge them. The other ore, there'll be like 1 extra ore line coming up from the underground. And we could split that or put it somewhere. There we go. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. It'd be nice to see that first Science Pack 4 roll off the line. And then hopefully once we're done with this out here, we'll also be starting to accumulate all those steel plates, or at least whatever I said, 9,600 of them. That's going to take a little while to produce, but it's not too bad, actually. I bet by the time that we have our Science Pack 4s automated, I bet anything we have like those nearly 10,000 Xenoferrite plates already sitting in storage, because it's going to take a little bit of time. All right, we're on our way. We're coming up on the end of the episode, so I guess we'll just end it here. I'll head back over to our spot, and then, yeah, next episode, we will finish out our Xenoferrite mine here. We got a lot done this episode. We extended the solar array. We set up our first line, kind of using the super efficient recipe for Xenoferrite plates. So we got our first line set up, and that's actually, the ratios actually work out perfect, which is super duper rare for me, because I usually don't bother with the math. I usually don't. Sometimes I do, but rarely. But it just turned out that I think this is a perfect ratio. Tell me in the comments if I got it wrong. But yeah, let's get one more line to do the belt. I want to make sure that thing stays compressed. Once we start making Science Pack 4s and drawing from this line, I don't think it's going to be compressed. So that's why I want to add one more line for the belt. And then over here, we'll extend this platform and do one more line and just load a series of like 3 logistics containers full of Xenoferrite plates. And hopefully that ore deposit will last. It's pretty big. Take a quick look down there. I think we may not be able to tell, but it's a pretty big deposit. So I think we'll be in good shape. Yeah, I think we're going to be in good shape. Awesome. And we won't have to do more. We don't have to worry about Xenoferrite too much. And then again, once we get this done, it's off to doing the olemic acid. But for now, if you like this content, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you're just seeing this video for the first time, this game is available. I feature a lot of games that aren't available. This one, as I recorded, is available on HIO, and it will be coming to Steam soon. You can wishlist it and follow the game there. But for now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. I appreciate having you here on this journey of Foundry. Let's play. We're in the 50s in the episode already. I can't believe it. In this series. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode.